Let's give one of those fantastic, huge, fat, hairy welcomes for the Lee.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Rod. It's true, I was fired from every job I ever had up until the age of 28. Now, that's not easy to do. Some people think I should be fired from this job, but that's another story. While you're sitting at your table there, I'd like you to answer this question. So we're going to be talking about typical sales frustrations. Who's selling for a living? Show of hands. Okay. Who's selling business to business? Show of hands. That's most of you. Keep your hand up if you have a sales team. Okay, that's a few of you. Okay, so what I'd like you to answer is this question. I or we, if you have a sales team. So I want to try and flesh out some typical sales frustrations that you have, and we're going to address them. We might not be able to address them all, but we're going to address a lot of them. So try to answer this question. I or we would sell more. I or we would sell more and be more effective if we could start doing more of or stop doing more of X. So this is about the conversation. This is about the conversation to figure out, who we should be working with and who shouldn't, who should be working with us and who shouldn't.
I'd say you should ask more effective, understanding questions.
Thank you. That's a great one. Ask better questions. You'd certainly sell more and be more effective if you asked better questions. And here's something. Anybody here sell to large corporates or government? Anybody sell to large corporates or government? Show of hands. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of sales training here. They do purchasing training. And one of the things they teach is the longer you can keep the seller, whether it's professional services or whatever, the longer that you can keep the seller here, guess what? The longer that you can keep the seller here, the bigger the discount you will be able to extract. That's what they teach. See, buyers learn stuff too. So my main point for today is this. Business is not won or lost, as most people think here at the point of presentation. It's not won or lost there. Business is won or lost at the point where the salesperson, the seller, decides whose system is going to prevail, either the buyer's system or the seller's system. And I actually have a word for that, and I call it WIMP junction. Because if you just understand this, if you use use the buyer's system, or you allow the buyer to be in control, yes, you might get business some of the time, but more often you're wimping out, and you're wimping out on the reasons you're in business and sales in the first place, because it's costing you a fortune.
My question, how do you stop giving away all your IP?
Okay, how do you stop giving away? That's a very good question. So, figure out what problems you potentially solve. Figure out what problems your product or service potentially solves. And then, in the little example I did with Adrian, find out whether or not any of those problems are important.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking Phil.